Hey, how y'all doing? This is Sam Sons with Carolina Consumer. I just want to speak to a couple of y'all, especially mainly to the people, to the ones that always comment under the post. South Carolina is a permitless state, meaning you don't need a permit to carry. First of all, you are correct. Second of all, I just want to explain to you, because it seems like some of you make that comment to deter people from coming to the class to get the training. So I'm talking to you specifically. The ones that are so eager to tell people that information. Um, More people are coming to the class not solely for the permit, but for the training. You have now that the rules have changed. It's a lower age limit. You can be 18 years old to get the permit. Maybe help let you understand the culture of guns and the culture of this class, whatever. Most people that you walk around every day do not have any weapons experience. They don't know the first thing about guns. So they come to the class to learn the basic stuff. We ain't talking about advanced, expert, whatever, just the basic. Could they probably find somebody in their household, neighborhood to teach them? Yeah. Do we want to trust that? No. Most people just teaching from what they saw on YouTube or whatever. Some of them, the blind are leading the blind. So some people come to the class for the training to handle a firearm. Some people are afraid of firearms. Some people have never seen a firearm in person. So that's why they come to the class, to get that experience before they go out and purchase a gun. And some people come to the class and never actually send their paperwork in for their permit. But there's added benefits from getting the permit. Which y'all fail to realize that the people that do not need the permit in South Carolina are only the residents of South Carolina. But if you go outside of South Carolina and you want to carry in other states, not all 50, but in other states, you need a permit first to carry in other states. So if you choose not to get a permit, and you're a resident of South Carolina, you can only exercise that right in South Carolina. But if you get the permit, you can exercise that right in other states. In South Carolina, you want to go to North Carolina, you want to go to Georgia, Texas, whatever, you can exercise your constitutional carry, open carry, whatever the law states for their state, you can do it with the South Carolina permit. Without that permit, you cannot. You cannot. It's only if you are a resident of South Carolina that you can carry without the permit, concealed or open carry. So I just want to clear that up. People that are coming to the class are people who have never, not all, but some of them, most of them, are first-time shooters. They're not going to be John Wick, uh, Jason Statham, these action figures, whatever. These people are learning the basics of how to handle a weapon safely. All right. So let's encourage them. Let's encourage people that have never held a firearm before. The different makes, the different models, different calibers. Some of them have external safeties. Some people have anxiety about that. They want a gun with a safety. They want a gun with, they may not understand the difference. For the experts, the people that shoot all the time, we understand that the gun's ergonomics are different. The way it feels in your hand, the grip texture, the way the trigger pulls, the sights are different. Maybe some come with the rail system, some don't, some are optic ready, some are not. So we come to the class and we talk about all those things, all the features of the guns. So some magazines hold 10, 15, 18, 17, 20, so we got to talk about those things so they'll know when they go in the store, they'll know what to look for. They come to my class and say, I shot 1, 2, 3 guns in his class, and I like the second one, so they'll hit me up and say, hey, what's the second gun I shot? I shot that pretty, felt good in my hands. I shot it pretty well. So we try to give them experience. That's what the class is about. We talk about the holsters. We talk about the laws and stuff, where you can, for the people that don't come to the class, sometimes they don't. Of course, you probably can Google some of this stuff, right? But some, they want to hear it firsthand. Hey, where can I take my gun? Like when I get my gun, how can I have it in the car? Those type of things. The law is written sometimes where it's maybe confusing. So me, the person who has to study it, can break it down and make it easier for them to understand. So that's the whole purpose of one of the reasons why people come to the class. Some people maybe have been victims of gun violence. You know, some have seen other people get killed. You know, all these type of things. People, and beyond just pistols, that's why I mainly teach in the class, but I offer other classes. People that want to learn how to shoot shotguns and rifles and all those different type of things. So let's encourage them to get training. If you never shot a gun, if it's been a while, and even if you're military, prior law enforcement, I teach them to, because sometimes they don't shoot enough, or often enough. So they come to class and to get refreshed, you know. So sometimes we just have to give people some grace, and don't think that they're on your level and know everything, whatever. So we're going to just spread love and have fun while we're doing this too. So if you need training and you say, I know how to do a pistol, I'm cool with pistol, hey, can you teach me how to break the gun down? Can you teach me how to take a rifle up? Whatever, okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know. Yeah, I have a lot of guns, so yeah. And if you want to get some experience with them on the range, shoot some paper targets, shoot some steel targets, do some tactical stuff without hurting yourself. We start slow and build up, do some drills, that type of thing. Yeah, we'll do that. But most people I deal with in daily is usually people first time, or novice, beginner type shooters. So that's it. Carolina Concealment. Have out.